Viewer discretion is advised. In today's world, children have become bored of cartoons, puppets, costumes, and even the once groundbreaking computer-generated graphics. They've seen it all. They know it's all fake. Children nowadays want more. But what is the next step in the entertainment industry? Think outside the box. We're not talking about puppets or any of those materials children know are fake. We humans inherently need to associate with living, breathing creatures, not puppets or moving pictures. We're talking about real characters. Our goal is to provide children with characters that are alive, characters that will teach them how to manage their emotions and solve life problems realistically. You can't get more real than that. Proclaimed proudly on the brochure, displaying a picture of a young child crying at the presence of a poorly constructed puppet. Another picture depicts the same child smiling and clapping his hands at a brightly colored bird mascot. However, reality is often disappointing. Hello everybody, I'm TheRubber. Today, we bring you SCP Foundation Euclid Class Object SCP-3325. SCP-3325, also known as Live Entertainment, is an abandoned facility associated with Real Characters Industries. The key areas of the facility include a recording studio located on the ground floor and multiple laboratories, research facilities, as well as containment areas below ground level. Within the containment areas house instances of SCP-3325-1, of which are biologically engineered organisms resembling puppets or costumed characters. Although initially designed with the intention of being featured in children's television programs, they turned out to be hostile and aggressive towards humans and other unrelated organisms. Instances of 3325-1 lack the ability to feel pain, which enables them to relentlessly pursue a target even if severely injured. However, these entities can be terminated with conventional firearms. They are carnivorous with no preferences for the source of meat. As the intelligence of 3325-1 varies, with the extent unknown, their behaviors are mostly unpredictable. Some instances in containment were observed to either stare at personnel for long periods, while some would randomly exhibit heightened aggression. Instances are able to vocalize certain distorted phrases at random intervals. 3325 first came to the attention of the Foundation when local authorities received a transmission from an unidentified individual requesting help. The facility was subsequently located and a team was sent to investigate. A team of 3 agents knocked on the door. Looks like no one's home. We go in? On me? It was dead silent. All personnel in the facility were discovered to be either killed or missing. Security room. Let's see if we can find anything here. Found something, boss. Looks like a videotape. Also looks like someone tried to scrub all the footage and data, but left one behind. It's corrupted though. Grab everything. We can restore the file back in base. This is strange. Most of the rooms are almost empty, and no fingerprints at all. Too clean. Some were killed, and some are missing from the staff records. Looks like these poor souls were killed to cover up tracks. Someone's hiding something. Shh! Hear that? It's coming from below. Something's down there. The agents froze for a moment. Faint sounds of shuffling and what sounded like distorted singing could be heard. Jude gestured the team to follow him. After flights of stairs, they found themselves in an underground laboratory. There, underdeveloped specimens of 3325-1 contained in tubular glass containers were found. What the hell are these things? What were they trying to do here? The singing was getting closer. They moved past the tubes and into the containment areas, where they discovered instances of 3325-1 being housed within pens and cages and bullet-resistant chambers. Look at this. God, some of them are feasting on animal carcasses. The source of the distorted song, a 16-foot-tall bipedal reptilian puppet-like organism wandering around aimlessly. The agents quickly took cover behind the crates. What do we do, boss? That's like a few of these things here. We can take them. Juno, get ready to throw a stun grenade. Following Jude's command, Juno pulled the pin and threw a stun grenade over the crates. The grenade went off, followed by a series of yelps and shrieks. The distorted singing was cut short by a pained scream. The team popped up behind cover with their rifles drawn. All of the instances were down. Think that's all of them. Wait, hold on. They could hear more movements behind the walls, but weren't sure where exactly the noises were coming from. Sounds like they're coming from the vents. We're low on ammunition. This is not a fight we can take. We'll come back later with a full squad. For now, tag the bodies and move out. They injected trackers into the entities and retreated through the same way they entered. Later, the Foundation sent a fully armed MTF squad back to the facility to capture the tagged entities, though some were eliminated during conflict. Here's the tape we recovered from the facility. Something's written on the box. We shouldn't have played God. They played the tape recording. It was a live taping of a children's show with an instance of 3325-1 present on set with the crew. All right, demo scene 1. Ready? Action. Hello, Mr. Beaky. What brings you... Whoa. What's it doing? Ow! The costumed entity moved clumsily towards the host and bit her arm. Its jaw held onto her arm with increasing pressure as she struggled and screamed for help. The man in a lab coat rushed forward and began beating the entity with a baton. Hey, let go! Let go! Security! Security! Hey, I told you to turn that off! The footage ended with the man forcefully pushing the camera away as a security team entered the room. Jesus, were they trying to create some sort of, I don't know, children mascot? Engineered to perfection solely for the purpose of children's entertainment? You've seen the flyers. The person behind the company is a madman. Guy has trouble separating entertainment from reality. How's the digital footage coming along? Tech team just finished restoring the file. Looks like a video with multiple footage stitched together. Here. The footage began with 2 researchers observing an instance of 3325-1 in containment. The instance appeared to be a disfigured version of the one shown in the live taping, with missing skin, exposed organs, and additional limbs. Subject 200 is extremely hostile. Someone's gonna be in big trouble if another subject attacks an actor. The director was seriously pissed, saying we can't have that happening again. We'll be ruined if children get traumatized after seeing their favorite characters going all haywire in front of them. Then the video cut abruptly, but remained at the same scene. But this time, the instance was chained up and struggling. The escaped subjects were caught, some killed. They tricked the guards watching them. They played dead so the guards would go in to retrieve their carcasses for incineration. That's when they struck. Now we have a guy dead and another half dead with severe injuries. These things are dangerous. They are not suitable for any children's show, not unless we can control them. The footage cut once more, this time, however, showing a man hiding in a narrow space. They've rounded up the researchers. I slipped away and called for help. This was no accident. This breach was planned. All subjects were released at once. I don't know how much time I have left. I should have seen it sooner. More and more researchers were disappearing. They knew too much, and I'm next. Listen, you can't let them do this. There were these people over at the facility, guys in suits. The subjects were ignoring them. This is a conspiracy. All those times they came over, I think they were discussing. Then footsteps were audible, and suddenly a door was forced open. Hey, that's the guy who sent us the call. No, please, don't! A loud gunshot went off, and the researcher dropped dead with his face falling in front of the camera. His eyes stared at the men blankly through the screen. That's all of them. Dispose of him along with the others. Let's get what we came here for and get out. The bastard called someone, so we don't have much time. Move. The video ended there. They could hear the distorted singing coming faintly from the containment cell. It didn't sound so unsettling anymore. To them, this time, it was a song filled with sadness and a cry for help. Before we end this video, we are proud to present these incredibly sweet pieces of fan art. A big thank you to all of you. You can now send us your fan art, and we will be more than happy to show off your best art piece in our next video. Check out our description below on how to submit. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Which SCP do you want to see in the next video, and why it is interesting? Let us know in the comment below. We will draw your story and share it with the world. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell. Please share it to your friends if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.